God bless you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to listen to this video. And I believe strongly that the Lord will use this to bless you in one way or the other. Na me pese share ade bi was scriptures mu a very important. Nipa bebre susu se Genesis 5 and 2 Kings 2 and John 3:13 contradicting ne ho. Yeka se nyame efa Elijah and Enoch do mo call heaven, but John 3:13 Jesus say obin call osro pen. Ti ebusa say, did God take Enoch and Elijah to heaven? Or Rebecca said, did Enoch and Elijah go to heaven? Asembusa yebusa no na anu yeni say edi kan no yen hwe Genesis 5:24 about Enoch, or say NIV no. Or say Enoch walked faithfully with God, then he was no more because God took him away. Share New Living Translation, or say walking in close fellowship with God, then one day he disappeared because God took him. Share King James Bible, or say and Enoch walked with God and he was not, for God took him. Na share Amplified Bible, or say and in reverent fear and obedience Enoch walked with God and he was not found among men because God took him away to be home with him. It is share Genesis 5:24 na the ma me share different translations. They say share translations ni na bia ne wa mention heaven, but Amplified Bible no na make impression pa mo hu say God took Enoch to be home with him. Into no actually say God took him to heaven. Into no nipa ne bebre no ya conclude say nyame fa Enoch efrasasi so de ne call heaven onyankopon enchen and no sisi aye ka say Enoch ewo heaven. What about Elijah? 2 Kings 2:11. 2 Kings 2:11 or say NIV version or say, and they were walking along and talking together. Suddenly a chariot of fire and houses of fire appeared and separated the two of them, and Elijah went up to heaven in a whirlwind. Now when Elijah and Elisha na epumunanti, they were working together all of a sudden, and a chariot of fire and horses of fire appeared and a separate woman. Na ose efa Elijah de ne call heaven. Na we no me different translation. God translation be read the and I say almost all the translations ni na mention say onyankopon efa Elijah de ne call heaven. It who say about Enoch on shedan kaso of ne call heaven, or say he was no more, he appeared. But about Elijah there was stating no clear say nyankopon fa no de ne call heaven. Now, so about John 3:13, Jesus Christian Church was saying, no one has ever gone into heaven except the one who came from heaven, the Son of Man. Jesus so bianco was slow penyaji onyankopon bana ofri oslo abasa asiso. Sete sadia na Enoch and Elijah hina omokoye. Anu ye ni me pacho yenti ni ye. Se yebe kai enchechre kitwa bi amidi kan ye about heaven. Because say Bible interpretation mono context is very important, because it is the context that determines a message of a biblical passage. It is here Genesis 1:1 say in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. Sa heaven no, it doesn't mean say onyankopon etnabia. It is not about the realm of God or the abode of God, but the heaven in Genesis 1:1 no, it just means Shamayim, the sky. In the beginning, God created the sky and the earth. But you call Matthew 6, Tama Yesu Christo Echem Paibona, our God who art in heaven, and as our Father who art in heaven. No, sa heaven no Matthew 6 no, the abode of God or the realm of God. See, and no any Genesis 1:1 heaven no enye pe. But Matthew 6 nankasa oko I think 24, 25, 26 na Jesus sa mention heaven as heaven na ye Uranus no and no ne our Father who art in heaven sa heaven no kran so enye pe. The first mention of heaven in Matthew 6 no the abode of God. The other mention of heaven no the sky. Inti enokra so enyepe. No nema Bible interpretation context very important. It is here share 2 Kings 2:11 se Onyankopon efa Elijah de ne call heaven. It is not talking about God took Elijah to the realm of God or the abode of God. No, it is just mentioning say God took Elijah from the earth. From the earth. It doesn't mean say Onyankopon fa Elijah de ne call ne ahingwamu. And I say, baby, Onyankopon tisisia. It just means that God took Elijah from the earth. Now, many scholars believe say Onyankopon fa Enoch and Elijah at the omo call baby fufro, not necessarily to the realm of God or the abode of God, but God translated them, God transported them, God conveyed them from one place to another place on earth. Asasi ya ankasa so no nyame fa omo free baby ano mo no edo mo call baby foforo. Nyame fa omo free baby ano mo do mo call baby foforo. Most especially about Elijah, the man nipa no bebre and as scholars bebre believe say nyame fa no free baby ano no call baby foforo ne say so wo hwa nyame fa Elijah e disappear ye chiri no. Ye Christians now about 4 years muno Elijah extra letter at the bread King Jehoram. King Jehoram. 2 Chronicles 21. 2 Chronicles 21. King Jehoram. Elijah extra letter at the bread no. Ebi mususu say sa letter no Elijah Troy kran san onyame fan free asasi so. Ebi mususu say oditikti letter no edema prophet Elisha ososidi no na edekoma Jehoram. Ebi mususu say Elijah etro no na odaso wa asasi so. Na wo disappear nanso no wan disappear mfra asasi so kra na odaso wa asasi so. Baby ano wo de obi nim baby ano ho na wo tro letter no ede bread Jehoram. Anu nti no omo siso say na Elijah daso ewa asasi so. Na me pacho metitiri wa meye video no ene say baby a se nyame fa omo free asasi so no baby odomo koye that specific place nobody can mention obi nim baby a no omo nyame do omo koye. But the only say Genesis 5:24 and 2 Kings 2:11 say unyame fa Enoch and Elijah to moko heaven and contradicted the Yesu kan or John 3:13 say no one has ever gone into heaven except the one who came from heaven, the Son of Man. Enya contradiction. Yesu dia all canon. The mention of heaven in Jesus' teaching no John 3:13 no the abode of God, the realm of God where God dwells. But 2 Kings 2:11 say all mentions say God took Elijah to heaven. Sa heaven Shamaim, it is just referring to the sky. Say Enoch kran so no sinyame fa no na Bible estiti say or fa no ko heaven. It is not the abode of God. It is just showing say God took them from the earth. Inti enye the heaven the abode of God. It is not contradiction. It is not a contradiction. Mimi video me mpacho tieni o. The emma me ye na makesi so ne say John 3:13 and Genesis 5:24, 2 Kings 2:11 and contradicted. It is not contradiction at all. Jesus was talking about the heaven, the abode of God, the dwelling place of God, the realm of God. And I say ye kind Bible no aka say God took Elijah and Enoch to heaven. And ye heaven the abode of God. But no, it is just saying, say, God took them from the earth. Baby and yami fa omu do omu koye de Bible no anchire nti yenim baby a omu ekoye. But it is not a contradiction. The heaven in 2 Kings 2:11 no shamayim, just the sky, not the abode of God. Not the abode. It's nyame fa ye ka say ofane fura the sky ni ma. He transported or translated Elijah to another place. We don't know where exactly it is. The place that he was transported or translated to, We don't know. We can only speculate, but we don't actually know the place. But most importantly, 2 Kings 2:11 and Genesis 5:24 and John 3:13, the teaching of Jesus Christ, there is no contradiction. Messiah video, after this video, maybe say Bible kase we no nyame form frasase, so they did not experience death, but Hebrews 5:13 so say Enoch owuye. And also a contradiction, and only the next video I may. But this particular video, please take note, say 2 Kings 2:11, God took Elijah to heaven, and Jesus said no one has ever gone into heaven except the one who came from heaven, the Son of Man. There is no contradiction. God bless you. Do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Osuroba TV. Like, share our videos. God bless you so much. Bye-bye.